Welcome back to my channel. It's Kenna. We're going to be talking about another reading strategy to help your students in the classroom. This is a strategy that I'm pretty sure that we have all heard and used many times in both elementary, middle school, and high school. This strategy is definitely going to help you assess your students on what they know, and it's going to help your students build content knowledge. So this strategy is called the KWL chart. Everybody raise your hand. Yep, everybody's definitely used this strategy. This is a strategy that helps your students be critical thinkers before they start reading and active thinkers while they're reading. So, of course, the K is going to stand for what they know or the knowledge that they're starting with. So, if they're starting with something about art and it's about an artist, maybe they want to put down like basic facts like where they're from, what they live, kind of things like that. W is going to be what they want to know. So maybe questions that they're going to have for their assignment they want to put there, or maybe just questions that they think of as they're reading. And the L part is learn, and this is something that they're going to do at the end of their project and all of their research. So, how you use a KWL chart, super simple. So you can either have your students make it, just have them draw on a piece of paper 3 columns, label them KWL, and they can start filling out. Or if you want to and make it a little bit easier for them, is to start out with a blank chart. Have them start with a topic. You may have this topic already ready to go, and kind of help them again explain what each letter stands for, because some students may have never used this before, but maybe being in school so long myself, maybe it's just an old strategy, but I think it is super helpful for our readers and our students. Once they have their chart made and they start going, kind of go around, circle the room, make sure that they kind of know what they're looking for and how to fill out their chart, because it could be really overwhelming just starting with a blank chart. So helping them fill in the columns of what they need to know is going to be super helpful. And then at the end, you can take the learning column and help the students fill that in if they're all working on the same topic. And then this could be a really great discussion at the end of the unit of everything that everyone has learned, and each person is definitely different and has learned different things. So it's really a great wrap-up and a great discussion at the end of the unit. In my classroom, this is something that is going to be wonderful for researching any artist or art movement. A lot of students that I'm going to be teaching are going to be at the middle school and high school level, so they are just starting art. If they're in elementary school, they're probably just doing their elements and principles. They're not really digging deep into art history, so this is going to be something that is going to be extremely beneficial for my students and for me, so I already know things that they know and where they're starting at, so that I can kind of help support them to get them to the next level. So for my students, they're probably going to do it for art history. So they're going to start with an artist or an art movement, or I could have it be like something really general like public art. What do you know about public art? What do you want to know about public art? And then what we learned. And then this is something that we can use for themselves to present their own artwork. What do you know about making your own artwork? What do you want to know about how to present and make your own artwork, and what have you learned? It's kind of a good wrap up to do something at the end of the whole entire class. This is something that I think will definitely help my students break down a huge overwhelming topic that they may not know, like a new artist or a new art movement. So they might have their columns really skinny, like not like full, and just reassure your students that that is something that is totally okay. It's okay to not know anything, because the whole point of doing this chart is to learn new things and to, as you're going, have more questions to fill out your chart and put in there. So this is something that doesn't have to be done just at the beginning and just done at the end. This can be something that constantly changes as they're going. So definitely reassure your students, like if it's not full, that's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're learning. So that's something that I would definitely use in my classroom. I think it is something that it would be great to introduce a new unit or a new topic that maybe students are unfamiliar with. This is great for all age levels. You might just have to change the topic to what best fits your students. And then at the end, you can ask them what was hard about this. What was something new that you liked about this? That way you can kind of see and guide your students as they're going. But that's my strategy for a KWL chart. It's something that we've seen so many times, and it's definitely that never gets old, and it's very useful for all of our students. But thanks for checking back with me at my channel, and I'll see you later for another strategy.